What's today's date again? Oh, it's the 10th, huh?
Yeah.
And yesterday was the 9th. Yesterday we had this base, and you saw me cutting the truss rod slot out. And yeah, the truss rod, taking the neck, Pete taking the neck out. You saw us putting the bars down, and then Pete routed out the pocket. And this is the new neck. This is like, that was yesterday, the 9th. Yeah, this is the 10th. And Pete came in this morning and recarved the heel back here. Like I said, you know, when this is final sanded and we re-oil it, it's better than it was. You know, you won't even know that this was not the original neck. You know? And we're going to take a close-up of all of it soon. Anyway, yeah, Pete even raised the fingerboard this morning, right, Pete? Yeah. And this neck looks real good. I mean, again, I hate doing stuff like this. We all hate doing stuff like this. You get something looking real good, and the finish looks real good, and it all looks really cool, and then you string it up, and you find out that some things are not quite the way you wanted them to be. And sometimes you can fix it easy by fouling a couple of frets or taking the frets out and redoing something, but in this case, that was not the case. It just could not be done. And I'm glad we did this, because now I know for sure that this is going to be perfect. This is going to be a great base. And Florian, I know you're waiting a long time, and you're going to wait a little bit longer, but like I said before, this is it. Maybe you can pan it real close, Pete, and just show people. In through here, we put some dust, and like we were showing you that yesterday. And this is not completely sanded yet. When Joe comes in, Joe's going to go over the whole thing and re-sand everything and bring everything, all the lines together, so it's all back to normal again, so to speak. You know. But this whole neck was, you know, Pete did a great job, Ian. Like I said before, man. Pete is so good at this stuff. He saves my life. Make no mistake about it. I've done it before. But the way I did it was a whole lot cruder than the way Pete did. I mean, he has a whole different way of doing things, and I'm glad he's here to do that. You know. Anyway, yeah, we got a few marks on it here from all the work that was done. You know, the finger marks and little scratches here and there. But all that is time with some sandpaper and some oil and a little steel wool, and it'll all clean up, and I'll put it back together, and probably tomorrow I'll put the frets in, and we'll be back in business, so to speak, you know. Yeah. Yeah, this line here, it'll all be cleaned. That's all sandpaper. That's just a matter of sanding, you know. Because whenever we put the neck in, of course we had to recarve the heel and make it blend into the body. That's why you got all these scratches and stuff here. But that'll all come along. And when it's done, we're going to film some more when it's completely done. And we'll probably maybe film some too tomorrow when I put the frets in, or maybe even today. I'm not sure how quick Joe can do the sanding and do that. There was something else. Now, on another note, it has nothing to do with this bass in particular, but I was talking to a young man from Austria, Helmut, yesterday, and we're making him a bass. In fact, I think it's done. It's around here somewhere. I just got to send it to him. But he was not aware of the message that we had put up about Chelsea taking over some things for me. And he says, "Oh, I'll look at the website and check it out." So I'm not sure if all of you are aware of that, but you people out there, and then I'll make another note of it, you know, if you can, and you haven't done so far, please get in touch with Chelsea at Basses, B-A-S-S-E-S, and then the letter N, and then Babes, B-A-B-E-S, at Gmail. Is that right, Pete? Gmail, yeah. Gmail.com, yeah. And just let her know that, you know, you have a bass on order, or you own a bass, and serial numbers if you own a bass, and how old it is, and you know, what kind it is, and your name and your address, all that stuff. Because she's really, I got a book over here now, she started to fill up and make things a little bit more orderly for me, so it's easier for me to deal with it. And like I said, Helmut didn't know about this, so he's been watching the YouTube's videos. He hasn't seen the website lately. So maybe some of you haven't seen that either. And if you haven't, please contact her, okay? It'd be good for me, it'd be good for all of you. Okay, I guess we'll go on to the next adventure, and then whenever we get this thing sanded and oiled and ready for frets, then we'll take some more videos of it. I think this is, in a way, I mean, I'm not saying I'm glad this happened, but it's kind of, I think it'd be good for you people to see, you know, people talk about quality control. Well, this is quality control. I can assure you, man, no way in hell am I going to let this thing out of here the way it was, that's for sure. You know, sometimes you just have to say, no, 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 no. No good. Remember what I said about the word no being very positive? It is. Because if I would have said yes, that would have been very negative. I can assure you, that would have been a very negative thing to do, to say yes. When I said no, let's not do this, now we can say yes. No. Anyway, I think that's it. And we'll just do some more work on this today. And then that'll be that. So keep swinging.